Well, hello. Happy Saturday. Well, it's Saturday here at the moment. Whether I will get this edited and up on a Saturday is anyone's guess. I'm currently editing the airfryer video that I said, because I had a new airfryer and I thought, do you know what, I'm going to do a little video because everyone loves an airfryer these days. This is the second Costco one I've had, and I'm going to do a video on one because it might be a helpful one. And I've come to learn that my videos that do the best are always the ones that are helpful ones, because people search them and they obviously always do well in that sense. So I'm currently editing my little air fryer one, and I've been sat here laughing because my girls, that's what kind of prompted me to think about it as well. My girls are going on their own little cruise without me. How dare they? I laugh because they just did the same thing to me. They think that they weren't invited on the cruise that I was on, which I suppose technically they weren't, but it's because they're all older now. So my kids are now 25, 21, 20 and 19, and they all go on holidays on their own with their own friends and do their own thing. However, when I book a holiday, apparently they're supposed to come with me. Now, we had a chat with them and said that this is the last holiday you're having, about 2 years ago that we took them on. And then ever since, they've just done their own thing. So they've just been on the phone today to say that they've actually booked their own cruise. And because it's one of the ones that I've been on, they're actually watching my video, which is, it was kind of like a proud moment for me, because I thought, you know what, I can actually help them. They can actually have a look at the ship. And I suppose it's a little bit more personable because it's me doing it. So it's their mother actually having them, like showing them around without actually being there because it's on a video. And when I first started doing YouTube, it's really funny because I kept it secret for ages. I didn't tell anybody. The kids knew because they were here when I was recording a couple of videos. But because it was, I mean, bearing in mind I started when they were probably about young teenagers, the younger ones, and Megan was like 18 or something. It would have been quite embarrassing if people had found out about it, but I don't get embarrassed anymore. And I think I've got to the stage in my life that I think I'm nearly 50. I'm doing this because I enjoy it, because I love doing it. And some people are going to find it odd that I do make YouTube videos, but I think everyone has a little hobby, and if they haven't got a little hobby, then they should, because this is mine. And it just makes you, it gives you something to do. It makes you happy. This makes me happy. I love it. And it's the weirdest thing because I'm sat here now talking to my camera. If there was a room full of people and I was sat here talking to my camera, I wouldn't be able to do it. I would freeze. But because it's just me on my own in my house, I can do it. And I don't feel like I'm being judged. Whereas if there were other people around, which is why I never used to be able to vlog in public, because other people, and I'd be like, what do they think? What will people think of me? And now I've gone, do you know what? I don't care anymore. I'm not comfortable doing it, but I will do it because it's what I enjoy. And I don't know how I managed to get onto that from saying about the girls watching my channel, or because I was saying about when they were younger and they would get embarrassed. Embarrassed? I don't know whether that's the Welsh coming out or just because I can't talk. So yeah, that's what's been going on today. I've just dropped Jeff off at the train station. He's gone out on a works afternoon, but I think he's going to sneak away early because, you know, we're just old these days. I mean, we're in bed by about 9-10 o'clock these days. Yeah, I never used to be. I used to be a real, like a late bird when he was working shifts, and he'd be doing night shifts and things. Oops. When he was doing night shift. I'm sorry, hang on. I needed to get comfortable and I wasn't. Yeah, when he was working in Ford and he used to work night shifts, I'd be up until 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, sometimes not going to sleep at all in the morning. At all. Or I'd go to sleep at like 4 a.m. and I'd be like, oh, I need to go to bed because I'm working. And I'd be working the next day. How ridiculous is that? And now I've come to realise how important sleep is, how much your body needs to rest, how much your brain needs to rest. So I go to bed early and he goes to bed early and we have a lovely long, probably about 8 or 9 hours sleep these days, which I love. So yeah, he's gone out. I'm going to just potter about. I'm not even going to show you because it's ridiculous. But I pulled everything out of my wardrobe earlier with the intention of sorting through all my clothes, and now they're just on my bed. So that's not happening, is it? Not really a lot going on. Meg's is not really a lot going on. My daughter's moving out this weekend. I mean, she's moved out before, but this time is like, it's different because she's moving out because she's got her own flat and she's having her own baby and they're moving out. But it's not far away, it's only 5 minutes away, so that's fine. It's not like I'm not going to see her. Whereas the last time she moved out, it was to High Wycombe, which is far, far away. So that's going on tomorrow. She's at the flat at the moment doing some bits there. And when she comes back, I think we're going to pop out to B&M or Home Bargains because I need to get some dishwasher tablets and probably lots of other things. Do you know what I want to buy? Oh my God, don't even laugh at me. I want to buy a hula hoop. And the reason I want to buy a hula hoop is because, let's talk about the skipping challenge. Hang on. Let's talk about the skipping challenge, which I did do and I did complete. However, after about, I think it was the 5th day, my knees, I think I took photos. My knees got swollen. So I popped some photos over here where I'm talking now. My knees got very, very swollen and very, very painful to the point where, you know, when you bend your knee to sit on the sofa, as in like sit on your leg type of thing, or I don't know, just to do general things like that, I couldn't do it. I was walking up the stairs. I was literally hanging onto the banister to literally pull me up. I said literally about 5 times then. I was hanging onto the banister to pull me up the stairs because my legs couldn't do it for me. It was awful. So the only way I could do my skipping was if I just did the skipping motion but stepped over the rope. So that's what I had to do for the rest of it for the next 3 weeks. But I did do it. I didn't rage. I didn't rage. I don't rage. I'm a good girl. I didn't raise a huge amount of money, and thank you to everyone that did donate. But what I did do was I did it. I completed the challenge. I bought my own skipping rope in the end because the one that I was using from there was it wasn't very well weighted. It was quite thin, so it was. I mean, not that it mattered in the end because I only did it for a week anyway. But what's happened since is, obviously skipping, I wanted it to be, this is me starting my skipping, this is me finishing my skipping, like a bit of a challenge going along, and you can see how much I improved. I didn't improve. I wasn't even able to skip by the end of it. So that wasn't good. But what it did make me do was to think, what low impact, apart from swimming, which I love swimming. I absolutely love swimming. If I had a swimming pool in my back garden, there wouldn't be an issue. But I haven't got a swimming pool in my back garden. Therefore, I need to find something that I can do from home. Not because I don't want to go swimming, but at the moment, because I'm working from home, I'm just thinking of all the excuses. I just want something that's easy that I can do before work, but not easy in that, how do I word this? I want it to be something that I can do that's not going to impact my body like skipping did. So, don't even laugh. I've looked into hula hooping. I'll keep you updated on that. I found a woman, and she's Welsh, and she does hula hoop tutorials. She says that in the beginning you are going to bruise around your middle. But I thought, what better way to get me moving with sort of low impact, should we say, on my knees? Because I think that'll be, so I'll still be moving, just in a low impact kind of moving way. That's the plan. So when I go out to B&M today or at Home Bargains or wherever I end up, probably go to Bridgend because that's got both of them. I might end up bringing home a hula hoop, and if I do, I'll do a little thing at the end of this and show you whether I did or not. We'll see. So that is today's plan. B&M Bargains for some dishwasher tablets and possibly a hula hoop. Who knows? I'm going to stop rambling now because I have rambled enough. I'm going to continue editing my air fryer video, which I will link here if you are interested in getting a Costco air fryer. Do you know what? They're bloody amazing. I mean, I've never had another one, so I can't really compare it to anything. But it's 6.7 litres, which for a single one is a really decent size. And because we're a big family until next week when there's only going to be me and Jeff here. Anyway. They're a decent size for a single one. And it's just, I love it. And it's very, very reasonably priced. It's 40 quid. You can't go wrong. So, like I said, I've linked it here. And if you want to go get a Costco air fryer, then go for it, because I would highly recommend them. But I am going to carry on editing that video. Have a lovely rest of your weekend, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.